lot of this gerrymandering is about segregating voters based on race and treating often minority populations in a way that's outrageously discriminatory and disrespectful. It's not just cleaning up election rolls that's important to making sure that elections aren't corrupted and your votes are being treated appropriately and fairly. It's, for instance, the issue of gerrymandering. We sued in Maryland over outrageously gerrymandered districts in Maryland that we allege violate state law. And the trial's been set for March. So we're going to be in trial next month over corrupt gerrymandering in Maryland. And down in Florida, there's another big gerrymandering fight over a district that's a majority-minority district that looks improper under law. And our expert, Bob Popper, who runs our election integrity efforts, is a former Justice Department voting rights attorney. He went down to Florida this week to testify about this big fight down there. And he highlighted quite correctly that the left often likes to play the race card, and frankly, the Republicans let them do it as well, but it's not right under our anti-discrimination laws. Redistricting legislation that is so extremely irregular on its face that it rationally can be viewed only as an effort to segregate the races for purposes of voting without regard for traditional districting principles and without sufficiently compelling justification is legally impermissible, meaning it can be challenged under federal and constitutional claims about up to uphold the Equal Protection Clause of the United States Constitution. So a lot of this gerrymandering is about segregating voters based on race and treating often minority populations in a way that's outrageously discriminatory and disrespectful. Not for the reasons the left pretends that it's being done, usually to advance the interests of the left. And some cynical Republicans are more than happy to have a bunch of majority-minority districts because they think, well, minorities aren't big voters for Republicans, so we'll make them all Democratic districts in a way that's impermissible under law. And what's going down out in Florida is there's this majority-minority district that looks to be constitutionally infirm, that both Democrats and some Republicans want to keep. And I think Governor DeSantis says you can't do this. And so Popper, who is our expert on this, and a national expert on this issue generally, because he's been doing this redistricting fight or studying it and litigating it for decades, said this is wrong. You can't have these racially segregated districts like this. So that just shows you how important Judicial Watch's work is. I mean, we're not only litigating these issues in federal court, we're educating state legislatures about what the law requires and trying to uphold the rule of law. And I'm not aware of any organization doing this type of excellent work here. I mean, there's some that do a lot of it who are on our side. And the frightening thing is that we're almost alone. I can think of 2 or 3 other groups. I think I probably know the names of every lawyer who does this on our side of the philosophical divide. Those of us who defend election integrity, defend the Constitution, oppose this racialism the left is pursuing in election issues. And the left, they have hundreds of groups that do this. I talked about our North Carolina case. The left came in and tried to challenge us there. Colorado, they came in. Los Angeles, they tried to come in. Pennsylvania, they're trying to come in, if they're not already there. So we're facing these far left networks funded by people like Soros and company. So it's not just Judicial Watch versus the government. It's Judicial Watch versus the government and the well-funded leftist networks. It doesn't stop us, but it tells you how high the stakes are because they throw everything they can at us.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all the latest news from Judicial Watch.